So what happens when you get a feeling and the feeling is based on substantiated facts and evidences that there is one guy in your team who is not exactly gelling with the team. The guy might be a person who is arrogant. The guy might be a person who is not working with the team. The guy might be a person who is having a negative attitude. The person who might be late for meetings. The person who might not be accepting his faults. The guy who seems to be thinking a little too much of himself, herself. The guy who is not willing to learn. A guy who is one or many of all these things which I spoke about. A guy who is somehow not exactly delivering on time and still the person is unapologetic. The guy could be one or many of these. So we are speaking about a team member who exactly is not a team member. And you keep on hearing some kind of complaint, some kind of murmuring, some kind of feedback, some kind of things which are not very positive from different team members, from some of your peers, and you yourself has been seeing that there is a fact in all that you have been hearing. So what is that you are going to do? Now, one thing which I have seen most of the leaders doing is to just keep silence. Let it happen the way it is happening. Whatever is happening is good. Whatever is happening will be taken care of. The time will take its course and the guy will get a feedback and he or she will get better. Not at all. You have to intervene immediately without any delay. Decision making is very important quality for any leader, for any HR leader, for any organizational leader. So what is that you are going to do? So you are going to take a decision, and that decision is to have one-to-one conversation. So first action step for you is to hold a one-to-one conversation. This is an important meeting. It's okay if you want to wait for a couple of days, but plan it. That's the first action step. The second action step for you is to call the person. As the meeting starts, you do not be judgmental. Do not jump on the person. Do not make some statements which will give a message to the person that you are a person who already has taken a decision and you are just going to ratify it, you are just going to validate it in the course of interaction. No, you are open. You are absolutely open-minded a person, and it's important for you to give a chance to the person to explain his or her case in case the person has got some valid explanation. So no judgments, no biasness. That's the second step. The third action step is for you to tell the person the problem which you see and ask for his side of a story, his side of explanation. Listen to him and try to find the intention behind what the person has been doing, which you can find through the keywords which the person has been using, which you can also find while looking at the body language. Be an excellent observer. That's very important. That's the third action step. Try to find the intention of the person behind all that the person is doing. Fourth stage, tell the person the impact that this particular behavior of his or her has been having on the team, on the organization, and the kind of impact which this particular behavior is having on his or her credentials. Action step number 5. Tell the person the kind of changes which you want the person to make. You can have some conversation. Try to let it come from the person. In case it is not coming directly from the person, be very upfront in telling the person as a leader the kind of changes which you want the person to make in his or her behavior. Sixth action step. Ask the person for a commitment of actions which the person is going to take. Be very clear. Get it absolutely clear that the person is going to take some actions and let these actions come from the person. If he or she is not able to say the actions, you make it very clear and ask for a commitment that the person is going to do something about it. Action step number 7. If the person does something positive about this behavior of his or her, after this meeting, give a compliment. Appreciate the person. Action step number 8. If you see that even after your meeting with the person, nothing is changing, I think you know what is to be done. You want to build a team of winning people. You want to build a team of people who have got this mindset of learning. If somebody is not able to learn, despite having received a very clear feedback, which has been given in a session which was arranged properly, now it's time for you to take some hard action. If needed, change the person. Because you need to build a team of winning people. You need to build a team of learning people. You need to build a team of people who are humble and still they are very committed to make it better. If a person can't improve himself or herself, chances are remote that the person can do anything to improve the status of your organization, of your team. I hope you like the video. If you like the video, do share it with your team members and do let me know what kind of topics which you want me to make videos on. Thank you.